Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Melinda. And here's her story. Hello, Ollie. I sent a donation yesterday, mostly as a thank you and for a little advice. If you can respond, you are free to use this on air if you'd like, but that's not necessary to me. I'd really appreciate that. I'm a 56-year-old white female Midwestern, or Iowan, in fact. On October 2nd, my sister, 58 years, diagnosed BLPD, I guess it's borderline personality, killed herself with pills and booze. Not her first, second, or third attempt. Lord only knows. She pulled a crazy 12-hour text rant on me September 10th. I finally blocked her. September 11th, she screamed at me on the phone, something about making my kids liars that weekend. It was a very short, one-sided conversation. Then she hung up on me, and that's the last time I'll ever hear her voice. I'd love to figure out how to get the messages off my phone and share them with you for your response. I'll try to figure that out. All you have to do is pull up the messages and then press your... There's a way to screenshot. Just screenshot it. If you have an iPhone, I'm not sure about Androids, but usually it's your camera, whatever your camera shutter is, and you're off. You press them at the same time. That'll screenshot whatever's on your screen, and then that's how people do that. That's pretty simple. So first, the thank you. I've been watching your channel for a couple years now, usually on my television at home, so I can comment. Oftentimes I want to. Sometimes I laugh my ass off, others to offer encouragement. Anyway, if I hadn't been watching and gained so much insight of my crazy-ass family, I would have had the ability to somehow make her suicide my fault. Quite possible I may have taken it, like I had for all those years prior to 2012. So thank you. No way they can pin this on me, and better yet, they didn't even try. So advise, I'm torn. My other crazy sister arrives in town from Florida today. I just found out about this a few days ago. I haven't talked with her in 5 years. No mutual contact. Saturday, there is a planned memorial casual at my parents' with beer and a bonfire. I do plan on going as support for my kids and the nephews my sister left behind. Basically, this event will be a reunion of sorts for all kinds of crazies, narcs, BLPD, and the entourage of strawmen and flying monkeys. I have no intentions of speaking about my sister or life with anyone. The people I did share conversation with took place a couple of weeks ago. So to me, this will be a final goodbye with beer and a bonfire. Any advice other than you're a dumbass? Thanks, Melinda. Well, what you have to realize about... First, I'm sorry you went through... Your sister put you through this. That's the first thing you have to realize, is that this is all your sister's doing. Okay? She killed herself with pills and booze long before she took too many of them to kill herself with pills and booze, because she's been doing it for a long time. That's how she controls people, with her pills and booze and her addiction. Now, whether or not she intended to kill herself or not, that's up for debate. That's always up for debate, because I don't think the borderline ever typically wants to kill themselves. I think they kill themselves by accident sometimes. I think they overdo it. Don't conflate the narcissist suicide with killing themselves. They killed themselves, but it wasn't suicide. It might have been meant to look like a suicide attempt, but they didn't really mean to kill themselves. And I think this is the problem. Oh, they were so suicidal. No, they were probably out for attention, as they usually are, and they took it too far. That ain't suicide. that is borderline manipulation gone too far. Guaranteed. And even if she had meant to kill herself, she only did it to lay guilt and shame on anyone, on everyone she could. It would be like her final act of narcdom to the narcissism gods. Everybody cry over me while I kill myself. Not because I'm actually really sad, or I'm just really sad because I'm not getting the attention and supply I want. That ain't suicide. That's not meant to be pitied. As I keep saying, the borderline is the most dangerous of the narcissists, the most dangerous of the cluster Bs, and to me it's the most toxic and dangerous person to be walking around. Anyway, I find they typically don't kill themselves. Oh, they'll feign it. They'll go through the attempts. And most times when they do end up killing themselves, it wasn't on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. So any advice to you is, because you come from this craziness, is, do the nieces and nephews really need your support there? Are you really helping them out by showing up there, or is this going to just kind of draw things out, or are you just going through the motions? Your sister obviously wanted to hurt you and guilt you by doing this. So why acknowledge it by even showing up? Now that's a decision you're going to have to make on your own, based on your kids and your nieces and nephews. But I would think you could get away with this. Well, you know who she really is. Okay, as soon as the borderlines love booze and pills, they love booze and pills. It's what they do. It's what they do. And they kill themselves routinely with booze and pills. Doesn't necessarily make it suicide, even if they're threatening it. Because even when they're threatening it, I never believe it. When they do it, it's by accident, not because they actually wanted to die. So, and as harsh and cruel as that may sound to some, I don't think I'm telling Melinda anything she doesn't already know. Otherwise she wouldn't have been writing me. I already fed you. Thank you. So, tomorrow is Saturday, so I would really make the decision today, Melinda, of whether you really need to be there or not and what you're going to get out of it. If you're just going for beer and fun, have fun with it. If there's any sense of them trying to blame you, because even though you're not getting the blame right now, based on what you're telling me from your family, eventually you will. And what better place to set up an attack than at the target's memorial or funeral? So be careful with yourself. Be careful with yourself. But always remember, this ain't your fault, it's hers. This is all her doing. And I wouldn't even believe that she even really wanted to do it. She probably just took a boozer too far. So, thank you so much for your contribution and story. I hope this helps. Wish it was longer, but hope this helps. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, or a Facebook live chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or you just want to make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it going and see it grow, because this channel survives and is supported 100% by contributions from all of you. Without you, this all goes away. So if you like these videos and you want to see more of them, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been The Narcissistic Resistance. Take care.